Namaste Virgo, this is a guidance reading for November 2021. I'm Merkaba Molly. Unfortunately, when I did your reading, my camera did not record it, but I've still got the cards and I remember what messages came from Spirit, so I'm going to run with that. So first card was Stillness, and this is all about the mind, bringing the mind into peacefulness, inner peace. And I was directed to look at a shelf in my room, and I have a box that says hot head on it. So Spirit was guiding me to tell you if you're in a reactive state of mind or easily angered, which is reactive, definitely time to work on your mind in terms of finding ways to come into stillness, whether that be through meditation, mindfulness practices, walking in nature and walking in nature and staying in present moment consciousness. So really staying in the moment, noticing everything around you, awareness of what is outside of you so that you don't get busy in your mind. So these things were coming through from Spirit. And then the next card was Your Path, which is, Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. And I started talking about the path in terms of when you look back in hindsight, you realize why Spirit guided you to do certain things. And one of the dreams I had many years ago was to sign up for a meditation course. So that morning I woke up and found one. It was a mindfulness meditation course, and I registered for it immediately, knowing this was the right thing for me to do. And now I look back and understand why, because Spirit was guiding me to manage my mind so that I could become a better channel for Spirit. And this is my path. And so we don't know exactly why you're being guided for stillness right now, but it could well be that in the future this is going to benefit you. So we trust the guidance, and it's all for your well-being anyhow. And the next card that flew out was from the Goddess deck, Receptivity. And intuition is all about receiving from Spirit. And we need to be able to be in a receiving mode, which is a divine feminine mode. But this receiving mode is definitely needing a mind that is more still than busy. You need gaps in your thoughts for the nuggets from Spirit to come down and drop in, and for you to be aware of them coming in. And that's where the awareness practices within mindfulness really help you. So I'm really feeling that if you just start with a basic practice of meditation or mindfulness, you're going to reap the rewards personally, but also perhaps for your spiritual path. And this is my guide's sense of humour. As I was shuffling the archetypes deck, this card came out twice. The first time I thought it was just falling out. The second time it came out, I was like, okay, Spirit definitely wants you to see this. And this card, the Riddle, I read the book, and the first sentence really spells out what's going on here. It says, when the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer. It cannot be found, and ultimately it is not important. Rather, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical, from logic to mythic. And this is a guidebook for the deck by Kim Kranz. I just want to give her credit. So one thing that came to my mind when I was reading that is that when we are searching for a solution, our mind just keeps on searching day and night. And this kind of thinking is very draining. And often there is no solution that logic or the mind can find. So guidance from Spirit is often coming through for my clients that we need to ask for help from our guides and angels, and then we wait for answers, solutions. Sometimes an expert will show up, or you'll see a book that has the right answers, or a website or a video. And then we know that there are answers outside of what can be found in the mind. So coming back to the mindfulness practice, this is one of the things that is taught in mindfulness, taught by Westerners. So mindfulness in the Western part of the world combines psychological learnings. I'm just going to get a book to show you that has a lot of this info. Okay, this is the course that I did, and this is the book that goes with it. And you'll see, where is it? Okay, so I think this is important. Mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, MBCT. Okay, so a bit different from Buddhism mindfulness, but I mean, there's nothing against Buddhism, but this one adds in more of mind training as well, and talks more about unhelpful thinking patterns that you can train your mind not to do. So the last card that came out was this one about gratitude and the consciousness of great gratitude. So for this, we really want to be practicing gratitude, and when we are practicing gratitude, we're just being grateful for the smallest things, such as breathing, water, simple things like that, sunshine, and then build it up into bigger things that you're grateful for in your life. And notice the feelings you have when you are practicing gratitude, because the feelings are the things that matter. These are the vibrations that you're sending out to the universe, and you'll be calling in similar vibrations back to you. So when you're being super grateful for the people in your life, you're feeling immense love in your heart and joy, you're emanating love and joy will come back to you. If we're in a lower negative state of mind, we're going to bring in more of that. So this is really, your story here for November is about learning about the mind and how to curtail the negative thinking and move into gratitude and really awareness of what spirit is guiding you through developing your intuition. I will get one more card for you. This is from the Forest Fae deck. Okay, and here is the card. It says, seek comfort and acceptance, be kind to yourself. A lot of us are thinking unkind things in our mind about ourselves, and we can be our own harshest critics. So that's a nice way to end this reading. I hope this helps you, and if you need any assistance, I've got sessions online and in person in Sydney, and you can join my newsletter. Link is in the description below, and get $10 off any session. See you next time. Namaste.